Hello, everyone. My name is Linda Gono. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfect Creations. Linda Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around the Philadelphia area. We handle full service, partial, month of coordinations. We do custom events. We do destination weddings. Pretty much anything that need planning and decorating, we handle it all. We do home staging, so if you are selling your home, I just want to give your room a uplift or office space, and you just need to do something new. We do that or give prospective buyer idea how the home's gonna look. We do that as well. We do destination weddings, as I said earlier. We go to our states and the countries around the world. We do planning and decor. So if you want a planning aspect, just to do your centerpieces, or just planning your wedding, we do that. If you just want to do plant decor, where we cater to, from centerpieces to wedding bouquet, to body near, and everything, we do that as well. I am a certified wedding planner and I am a licensed florist. I have many years of experience in the industry. Um, for those who are just joining, and I decided to do this video every day. I took on a challenge to do this video every day to talk about different aspects of wedding. So I'm sorry, it seems like the times are getting later and later as I do this video, but I still want to hold on to my word. The reason is that it's wedding season for those of you who are in the industry, or for those who are planning a wedding, due to COVID, because there hasn't been any. Oh, excuse me, I think it's everything now, because there was no wedding plan in the last 2 years because everybody was home, everybody was locked down. So everybody that didn't get married in the last 2 years getting married this year, and those who got married in the last 2 years is also getting married this year. This is one of the busiest wedding season since 40 years ago. So everything is 90%, I should say, of wedding professional, and the schedule is extremely booked, which is a good thing for us because the last 2 years, I'm sure my fellow wedding professionals, our schedule was empty. Where we're going to do anything because most people was indoors. Most people didn't want to get married. I remember I had to replan a wedding, one wedding actually. I think I did it about 5 or 6 times, planning this wedding about 6 times. Because we'll start to plan and then something would change and then we'll stop. And then so on and so forth. The couple eventually did a small ceremony just in the church, and then later on we did the whole thing. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I did the whole thing later, but that was some of the toll that COVID took on us. So it's good again. I can't speak for everybody, but I know it feels good to be busy. Yes, I'm tired. Yes, there's a lot of things that I have to do, but it feels good to just be, busy again, to enjoy what it is that we do. So I look forward to it. So today, um, I'm gonna try to talk about some of the things that you need to do after you get married, and some of the things you need to watch out for. So for some people, I'm like, what do you mean after you get married? That's it. Okay. Well, yeah, but there's a lot of things you need to do. The most important thing, once you get married, your marriage certificate, you need to take it back. I normally recommend couple, if you get married on now people's getting married every day of the week. Before, most people probably get married on a Friday and a Saturday, and some Sundays and maybe a few days. But now people are getting morning weddings, afternoon weddings, and the list goes on and on. I think people just realize that life is too short, and people just want to get married, which is not a bad thing. So I'm speaking specifically for those who get married on the weekend. If you get married on the weekend, make sure, if you're not automatically going to your honeymoon, if you are going to your honeymoon, I recommend that you mail your marriage certificate, or what is, if you have to take it into the office, you have to make sure you do that as soon as possible, because there are deadlines on your marriage certificate. If you pass that deadline, pretty much you are not married. You just did a formality, something just for fun. Um, If you return it late, the state won't honor it. Every state time is different. They do let you know when you go pick up the marriage certificate. It lets you know the deadline that you're supposed to take these things back. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I just got home from an event, so I'm like extremely tired. But as I said, I still try to do these videos no matter what, no matter how hard it is. I try to do it. So as I saying, yes, you need to take it back as soon as possible. And then also after you do that, because that's the first thing I'm gonna do. If you want to write a thank you note, if you already haven't written one, I would recommend you write it and mail this thank you notes to everyone, telling your family thank you for coming to the wedding, for celebrating. And I say recommend that it be hand note to make it personal, so that people understand that you do care for them, that you do love them, so you do want to tell them thank you and appreciate them for that. And then also you want to for your wedding professional, most of the time you're supposed to have those cards the day that you're getting married. So after the ceremony and the reception time, you can have somebody pass the thank you notes to them to just tell them thank you for helping planning your wedding and so on and so forth. And you also, if you don't do that, I would say you can do that after the wedding. And then at the same time, the next thing I recommend is that leave a review. You know, people say, oh, well, you gotta look at it this way. All the professionals that did your wedding, you got the services from somebody. So the review that you do is not so much like so much for that person, especially if the people are nice to you and they did a wonderful job, an amazing job at your wedding. You want to leave a review for somebody to level the service out, to make sure how grateful you are, and so other prospective guests. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Other prospective guests can see the services and see how they are, and the same experience that you got, that other people can get that experience to learn more, because your opinion matter firsthand. Your review firsthand, you get to interact with these people and you want to make sure, so you want to leave these services back to people. And then after that, after you do your review, and also another thing, your gratuity. You need to pay tip people. People just feel, well, I just paid someone $1,000. Why should I leave a tip, or why should I do this? You gotta understand, they did a lot of services for you on that day. It's the same thing when you go to a restaurant or you go somewhere. You leave a tip if somebody did a good service. So think about it. Somebody just planning your wedding for all this time, staying on the feet for 10 to 15 hours, just standing there making sure. You want to do that. For example, for the bridal party and the groomsmen, you give them a little gift for being a part of your wedding. So it's the same thing to all your wedding professional. You want to give them something to, especially from your wedding planner to your photographer, those people, everyone. But those people who have been without them, not to say your wedding won't happen, but it won't be the way they are. You want to show some kind of gratitude to let them know that, I appreciate your service. Thank you for doing what you're doing. And you want to go forward and doing that. That's just the important aspect of it. So I encourage everyone, please tip your wedding professional. Rule of thumb, if somebody's the owner, you don't necessarily have to tip them, but you can tip the staff. The staff that heard, or you can give it to them and they can give the staff. But you want to make sure you tip your wedding professional. And the same thing. Even though your wedding party, you already told them thank you. You want to tell them thank you as well for walking through the day with them, and every family member, and so on and so forth. And another way you can do that too is during your ceremony time, when that's time after dinner, when you don't have much to do, you just sit in and wait until the next sit down. You can stop from table to table and greet everyone, to just so that they appreciate, know that you appreciate the time. And that's also a good photo section too, where people can get pictures from you. Photographer can catch it, photographer can do that. So that's a lot of things that you can do. So those are just some of the things that you need to do after you get married. But once again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Linda Gunno. I am the CEO and founder of Linda Professional Creations. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You can also sign up for my classes at www.lyndaperfect.creationseven.com, where you can learn more about my services. You can sign up for my DIY classes, how to learn how to plan a wedding, how to make floral arrangement, pretty much anything you need to know about wedding. You can do that. As I said, you can sign up for the free 30-minute consultation where you can talk to me about your wedding needs. Once again, thanks for watching, and you have an amazing day.